All right, it's time for Cybertruck Roundup.
Yeehaw!
The Cybertruck Roundup. What do we got this week, Jess?
Yeehaw! All right, let's start off with a look into the Cybertruck VIN numbers.
Ooh.
Cybertruck Owners Club user CValue13 shared this. Now, long story short, we're trying to figure out which ones are alphas, which ones are betas, which ones are release candidates, and which ones are finally production. And so what we've seen here is that the New Zealand version we think is a beta, whereas the trucks that we spotted last week in Austin are release candidates.
Sorry, this is pretty in the weeds. Is there anything more exciting?
Oh, absolutely. In these clips, we have the F-150 wrapped Cybertruck driving around at night, so we get to see the running lights, the blinkers, as well as the brake lights.
Okay, so we weren't sure how this was going to look. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, lots of people were saying like, whoa, with a big, long, brake light. It doesn't have a big, long brake light. It splits it up into 3.
And then what did I hear about crash-tested Cybertrucks?
Yeah, so I have a bunch of different sightings of Cybertrucks being sent around for what looks like crash testing. So first of all, we have 2 semi-trucks full of Cybertrucks driving along.
Wow.
Then another semi, this looks like a different carrier, but written on the window, it says, and I can't read this that well, once completed crash ready Tay 5 p.m.
Today?
I don't know.
What does it say?
So, I mean, I think it's talking about a crash test, but it doesn't look like that car has been crashed at all.
Yeah, it looks completely fine.
Right. Well, then we get to see some that have clearly been crashed.
Wait, what is that under the rear of the truck? Is that for a spare tire?
I don't know. I mean, it could be the first Tesla with a spare tire if that is, like a hidden compartment where they stow a spare tire. I don't know. That could be really fun. Oh, and also in that clip, we see like a Model 3 sitting on the roof of the other Cybertruck with no wheels on it. So it seems maybe they're just like going from a crash facility to some kind of recycling or scrapping facility. Okay, and then we have 9 Cybertrucks on trailers here.
Nice.
But this is at the Fremont factory in California.
Why are they there?
Right. They're not made there. So I think that there's crash testing at Fremont. So maybe they're doing some crash testing before they're going to send some off to NHTSA.
Oh, right. They're not made at Fremont. Right. I keep forgetting that. They're made in Texas.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's exciting to think that they're actually crash testing it.
Right. Because now we have some drone footage from the Cybertruck at Giga Austin from Joe Tegmeyer, and this is where they're made. Wow. So is that using rear wheel steering?
Yes.
Did anyone out there measure the number of feet of the radius?
It seemed like they could have made a tighter turn, but like just smoothed it out at the end. So I don't know. I'm excited to do some U-turn testing with our Cybertruck.
Yeah. Then we get some on-the-ground shots of 3 Cybertrucks driving all at once.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I love that.
Next, we get to see the Cybertruck after it made it through the Wade Pit.
The Wade Pit? So you think it's going to be a cyberboat?
I mean, if it made it through that, maybe.
Although I think they can fill the pit deeper and have a harder test.
That's true. But, I mean, clearly it drove through and made it out of the Wade Pit. So
Nice.
That's exciting. Then we get a very sexy picture here of the whole Tesla family.
Sexy?
I'm too sexy for my car.
Sexy. With the
What?
C in the middle.
SOS 3.
Just read it.
X.
Just read the image.
Gotcha. Okay. Wait, what's this?
And lastly, we have the Cybertruck tooling around on a glacier in Iceland.
In Iceland?
Yes. And if you see the truck in front of it, I think it's being filmed. So this is going to... This is kind of like what's inside baseball a little bit too much. Because, someday we're going to see this footage and we're going to be like, oh, yeah, I already saw that. But it is very exciting. This points to the launch being fairly soon.
Yes, it does. Anyway, if you want to talk all about this and more, head over to our friends at Cybertruck Owners Club. They help sponsor the show, and there they have the latest and greatest information on Cybertruck. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.